Bad news, guys, all around. Arsenal loanee, of course, Spanish football player Pablo Mari has been stabbed in the shopping centre in Milan, believe it or not. Um, News reports are just coming out now. Um, of course, our wishes go to Pablo and his family in this terrible time. Um, a friend of mine has reported to me that two people have actually died in the stabbing in the shopping centre in Milan. And unfortunately, Pablo was also caught up in it and was stabbed. Um, it's just wrong place, wrong time, guys. Could happen to anybody. No more information coming out about it right now. The Arsenal defender has been taken to hospital after being stabbed in an attack in a shopping centre in Milan, in Italy. Sky Italy understands Pablo Mari is conscious in hospital, and Monza manager Rafael Palladino is due to visit him on Thursday evening. Arsenal have said in a statement that Mari is not seriously hurt. According to the player's agent, Mikel Arteta says he seems to be okay. How could you be okay after something like that anyway, even psychologically, if you're not too physically harmed? Psychologically, it's a terrifying experience and a terrifying ordeal. My thoughts are with Pablo Mari, like I said, and his family. Yeah, Mari is currently on loan at Italian side Monza from Arsenal, who signed him from Brazilian club Flamengo in 2020. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta said he is okay and confirmed he is in hospital. Edu, technical director of the club, has been in touch with his relatives and said Arteta after Thursday's defeat to PSV. He's in hospital. He seems to be okay. I will get a briefing about what happened. Arsenal issued a statement tonight saying we were all shocked to hear the dreadful news about the stabbing in Italy, which has put a number of people in hospital, including our on-loan centre-back Pablo Mari. We have been in contact with Pablo's agent, who told us he's in hospital and is not seriously hurt. Our thoughts are with Pablo and the other victims of this dreadful incident. Italian club Monza, their CEO, Adriano Galliani, also provided an update saying Pablo Mari is not in danger as his injuries are not life-threatening. We hope to see him back soon. Yeah, bad news coming in there, guys. I mean, really bad stuff. Sad stuff for Pablo Mari. There's no doubt about that. Shocking stuff what goes on in life sometimes. Two people have died. Maybe there's going to be more casualties, unfortunately. Luckily, Pablo Mari has survived. You never know in life what's around the corner, right? Like no one is untouchable in these matters. It's just wrong place and wrong time. Whatever was going on there, whatever was happening. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what comes out of this after this. Sobering stuff in the world of football. And I mean, yeah, I don't know would he be coming back to the club. He's out on loan, but he's not a bad player himself, and he was a positive influence in training and positive influence in the squad. He always came in trained with like a positive attitude, and yeah, really bad luck for him. And I'm glad that he hasn't been. Well, they're reporting anyway that he has not been seriously hurt in the attack, which of course is a very good news. Yeah, shocking headline. I'm not going to lie. You wouldn't expect that, you know what I mean? There's been Arsenal players attacked before in London, like Ozil and Gabriel and Kolasinac and stuff like that, but this is like crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff. Yeah. Arsenal defender Mari stabbed in Milan shopping centre. He's a centre back for Monza, yeah. He's playing centre back for them currently. Arsenal defender Pablo Mari was stabbed in a shopping centre this afternoon in Milan. Mari, who was on loan at Serie A side Monza, was one of 5 people who were attacked in a supermarket in the Milano Fiori in Assago, a town in Milan. At the time of writing, the 29-year-old was not thought to be seriously hurt. He is currently in hospital and is thought to be okay. A 46-year-old man is reported to have started stabbing customers, including Mari, during 5, with 2 thought to have been seriously injured. The alleged attacker was handed over to the local police. Mari signed for Arsenal in 2020 after spending the first part of that year on loan at the club. He went on to make 12 Premier League appearances, but has spent the majority of this calendar year out on loan, first at Udinese and now in Monza. He has played 8 Serie A games for Monza this season, scoring once. Mari has previously represented Manchester City, Gymnastic, Flamenco, and Mallorca. Yeah. Best wishes to Pablo Mari, and hopefully he will be back on his feet in no time. But it's a terrible thing to happen to anybody. Never mind if it's a professional footballer or someone that's more known than another person. It's a terrible thing to do to someone. The club has said, "We are all shocked to hear the dreadful news about the stabbing in Italy, which has put a number of people in hospital, including our on loan centre back, Pablo Mari. We have been in contact with Pablo's agent, who has told us he's in hospital and is not seriously hurt. Our thoughts are with Pablo and the other victims of this dreadful incident." That is madness. I mean, absolutely madness. Absolute madness. Arsenal star among 6 attacked in Milan shopping centre. I have a picture of the police here. The footballer is in hospital where he is thought to be conscious and not in a serious condition. Arsenal defender Pablo Mari is in hospital following a stabbing attack that left another man dead. Now the reports are coming through that 2 people have died. Mari, 29, was among 6 people attacked at a shopping centre in the Italian city of Milan. He is currently on loan at Serie A side Monza. He was taken to hospital after the attack, where he is understood to be conscious and not in a serious condition. Monza team officials are expected to visit him this evening. The club's chief executive, Adriano Galliani, was quoted by Sky Sports saying Pablo Mari had a fairly deep wound on his back, which fortunately did not touch vital organs such as the lungs or other. His life is not in danger. He should recover quickly. On Twitter he wrote, "Dear Pablo, we are all here close to you and your family. We love you. Keep fighting as you know how to do. You are a warrior and you will get well soon." Arsenal said, "We are all shocked to hear the dreadful news about the stabbing in Italy, which has put a number of people in hospital, including our own on loan centre-back Pablo Mari. A male supermarket worker in his 30s was killed in the attack." Sky Italy reported, adding that Mari and 3 other people were taken to hospital and a 6th person was injured but did not need hospital treatment. Sky Italy said that investigators have ruled out terrorism and police have arrested a 46-year-old man with mental health problems. Yeah, you got that right. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. Pablo Mari, the Spanish international defender, currently on loan in Italian side Monza. The Arsenal loanee has been stabbed in a shopping centre in Italy, believe it or not. He's not in a life-threatening condition. He was stabbed in the back, but luckily it was a deep wound. But none of his vital organs were hit, thankfully. But yeah, I know you'll join me by wishing Pablo all the best in his recovery. It's a shocking thing. A terrible thing to happen to somebody. Absolutely unbelievable, really. I know what happens. I know people get stabbed every day of the week. But it's a terrible thing. And you don't really hear about it so openly in the media. Monza and Arsenal player Pablo Mari reportedly stabbed. He was in a wrong place, wrong time, man. According to LA7 and AGI news agency, Monza and Arsenal player Pablo Mari is one of 5 people stabbed during an attack in a supermarket near Milan. The incident occurred in the Carrefour supermarket in the Milano Fiore di Assago Mall on the outskirts of Milan at around 5:30 UK time, 6:30 in Italy. Initial reports state that 5 people have been stabbed, 3 of them in a serious condition. All have knife wounds on the torso. One of the men stabbed has died, reported to be a cashier. LA7 and AGI both claimed that one of those injured was Monza defender, formerly Udinese and Arsenal, Pablo Mari. It is not known what condition he is in, but Tour McCam Webb claim he is conscious and in hospital, where Monza CEO Adriano Gallini and coach Raffaele Palladino are rushed to be by his side. A 46-year-old Italian man is believed to have taken a knife from the shelves and started randomly stabbing people in the store, including Pablo Mari. Mari has been reportedly stabbed in the back and has quite a deep wound, but luckily none of his vital organs have been hit. The aggressor has been arrested by police and taken into custody. It has not been treated as a terrorist attack. The supermarket was particularly packed as there was going to be a placebo gig nearby this evening. Mari is a 29-year-old Spanish defender who made 8 Serie A appearances this season, scoring 1 goal. He is on loan from Arsenal with an option to buy at the end of the season, becoming an obligation if Monza avoid relegation. There's pictures here of the scene, guys. I'm not going to kind of go into it because it's, yeah, a guy with serious mental health problems, guys. He just went in there with a knife and started attacking people. It just defies belief, to be honest. Honestly, that's the worst luck ever. He's just so unlucky to be in that place at the wrong time, man. They have a picture of the emergency crews here gone inside the supermarket and taken someone away on a trolley. There's been, for those of you that don't know, guys, there has been a stabbing at a shopping centre in Milan, in Italy. An Arsenal on-loan player who is currently playing as a central defender for Italian side Monza has been stabbed, but he survived. They say it's not life-threatening and he's in a good condition in hospital. He was one of the lucky ones. He got stabbed in the back. He has quite a deep wound, but none of his vital organs were hit. He has been taken to the hospital following a fatal stabbing. Reportedly, now a second person has died. One of the workers already passed away, God rest his soul. Mari is currently on loan at Italian side Monza. He was one of 6 people stabbed at a shopping centre earlier on Thursday, about 5:30 p.m, guys, today. He's understood to be taken to a hospital in northern Milan. Man. An unnamed 46-year-old man reportedly stole a knife inside the shop and without warning started hitting random people, injuring 5 persons and killing 1. He has since been arrested by police and taken into custody. ANSA news agency reported a 30-year-old supermarket employee died en route to the hospital. Gunners manager Mikel Arteta said upon hearing the news, technical director Edu, a man that I met like 3 or 4 weeks ago, has been in touch with his relatives. He's in hospital. He seems to be okay. I will get a briefing now about what happened. Mari is on loan at Serie A side Monza from Arsenal for the season. The deal includes a buy option, which will become permanent should Monza avoid relegation, which they are expected to do. Arsenal are in contact with Monza and will continue to be so as the situation develops over the coming days. We were all shocked to hear the dreadful news about the stabbing in Italy, which has put a number of people in hospital, including our own lone centre-back Pablo Mari, said a statement from the club. We have been in contact with Pablo's agent, who has told us he's in hospital and is not seriously hurt. Our thoughts are with Pablo and the other victims of this dreadful incident. What is the world coming to, guys? Honestly, I'm not even going to ask you to like this video because there's nothing to like about it. Honestly, man. Sometimes you just don't know what's around the corner. It's actually crazy. He really got bad luck there. But then again, he got good luck and bad luck because he wasn't killed. And he could easily have been. Stabbing is said to have taken place at a Carrefour supermarket on the outskirts of the Italian city of Milan. A 46-year-old man has been arrested and taken into custody, having allegedly stolen a knife inside the shop before stabbing 5 victims. Speaking after Arsenal's 2-0 defeat at PSV Eindhoven in the Europa League, manager Mikel Arteta said he was still establishing details of what had happened. I know technical director Edu has been in touch with his relatives, he added. He is in hospital. It seems to be okay. I will get a briefing now about what happened. Monza manager Raffaele Palladino was due to visit Mari in hospital on Thursday evening. The Italian club's chief executive Adriano Galliani added, Pablo Mari is not in danger as his injuries are not life-threatening. We hope to see him back soon. Multiple sources said Mari is conscious and receiving treatment at the ASST Great Metropolitan Niguarda in northern Milan. Mari's loan deal at Monza includes a buy option, which would become permanent should Monza avoid relegation. He has made 8 appearances and scored 1 goal this season. He joined from Flamenco as the first signing of the Mikel Arteta era. In a recent interview, he maintained that he enjoyed his spell in London even though he only made 22 appearances during 2.5 years. To tell you the truth, he has been one of the coaches who has changed my vision of football. He told Spanish website AS of his experience with the Arsenal boss. He has given me a lot when it comes to playing football. He has tactically given me another point of view. I have done a 2-year masterclass with him, and that means that now I can help my colleagues better. He played on loan at Udinese in the second half of last season. Poor Pablo Mari, man. Terrible thing, guy. Terrible thing, guys. Yeah. Sad stuff. But at least he survived and he did not die. Because it could have easily went that way. That's no joke. Arsenal's Mari stabbed in Italy. Arteta, he seems to be okay. No madness. That's crazy. You never know in life, guys. You never know what's around the corner, huh? Never something like this to happen. It's just like, what the... One dead, an Arsenal player hurt in Italy stabbing. Now it's coming out that 2 people have passed away. Italy stabbing, 1 dead, an Arsenal player among several injured. Pablo Mari joined Monza on loan in August. 1 person has died and at least 4 others have been injured, some seriously, in a stabbing in a supermarket near Milan, northern Italy, reports say. They say an employee of the Carrefour supermarket died after a man started attacking people in the town of Asago. Among the injured was Pablo Mari, a former football player for Arsenal. He is actually on loan from Arsenal at Monza. A 46-year-old suspect has been detained. The motive of the attack is not yet clear, but police say it is not terrorist related. The attacker has had mental health problems, the reports in the Italian media say. Mari, a 29-year-old Spanish defender, joined Arsenal from Brazilian side Flamenco in January 2020. He has only played 19 times for the Gunners. I think he played actually 22 times, and is currently on loan with top-flight Italian club Monza. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta said, I just found out. I know Edu, our technical director, has been in touch with his relatives. He's in hospital, but he seems to be okay. In a tweet, Monza CEO Adriano Galliani said, Dear Pablo, we are all here close to you and your family. We love you. Keep fighting as you know how to do. You are a warrior, and you will get well soon. Well, guys, at least he survived it. You know what I mean? At least he survived it. But honestly, man, oh man, it's kind of crazy. Madness. For those of you that haven't heard, guys, breaking news: Pablo Mari, the Arsenal star, is in hospital after stabbing and attacking Milan shopping centre that left another man dead. Now supposedly 2 people have passed away. They have a picture here of the shopping centre and all the police there. The footballer is in hospital where he is thought to be conscious and not in a serious condition. He received a stab wound to the back, guys, pretty deep, but it missed all his vital organs. Arsenal defender Pablo Mari. Obviously the police are doing their job, it's no joke. Arsenal defender Pablo Mari is in hospital following a stabbing attack that left another man dead, Sky Italy reports. Mari, Spanish player, 29, he's playing as a central defender for Monza at the moment, on loan from Arsenal, was among 6 people attacked at a shopping centre in the Italian city of Milan. He's currently on loan at Serie A outside Monza. He was taken to hospital after the attack, where he's understood to be conscious and not in a serious condition. Monza team officials are expected to visit him this evening. His life is not in danger and he should recover quickly. There you have it, guys. You never know what life is going to bring. And thankfully he survived. And yeah, unfortunately some other people passed away, but thankfully he survived the attack. Sobering stuff. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm not going to ask you to like this video. A few people have already, but you know. Take it easy, guys. All the best to Pablo Mari, and I wish him the best of recovery and health, and I hope he'll be okay. And keep him in your thoughts and your prayers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.